Hello, hello, hello! How are you guys doing today? It's my birthday! Look at my birthday present. I got a thunderstorm for my birthday. Oh my God, look at this. It is like pouring down rain. I cannot believe, no pool. No pool for Peter on his birthday. It is pouring, look at that. It is like pouring down rain. I cannot believe this. Oh my God. No pool for Peter on his birthday. Okay, I gotta figure out, I have my cushion turned up on my chair so that it doesn't get soaking wet. My camera is soaking wet, so I'm trying to figure out a way to put this so that, hold on a second, so that I can talk to you guys while I'm sitting out here on the patio. Is it all out of focus? It's probably all out of focus. It's so humid and whatever, and it's like, if I touch the camera right now, I was just talking to Mel on the phone and I was sitting out here. Oh my God, I'm getting soaking wet, but I don't care, it feels good. I was talking to Mel on the phone. Oh my God, it's coming out of the drain pipe over here and everything. I was talking to Mel on the phone and I was sitting in the chair and I said, okay, I have to get off the phone because and she was like shopping through Walmart while I was talking to her. She was telling me everything that she was buying. It was so exciting. She's like, I'm buying fruits and vegetables and stuff. Oh my God, what is this thunderstorm? Oh my God, I'm kind of living for it, or my birthday. Anyway, I was like, I'm getting soaked, so I have to go inside. And, but I wanted to come on here and I want to keep my streak going. So I wanted to vlog just a little bit, to keep you guys going, up to date. First of all, I just want to say, I woke up today and I like looked at my phone and I had all these text messages. And then I like looked over and Alex had gotten up and like taken Boo Radley out and given him his medicine and stuff like that. And then he had fallen back asleep. And so I woke up and then I fell back asleep with my phone in my hand, responding to people that had wished me a happy birthday. And then I got up again and I got some coffee and came out here and I tried to respond to all the DMs. I got like literally like 200 DMs on Instagram from you guys, and so many really nice messages. Oh my God, did you guys see the lightning and stuff? I just want to say thank you so much. Oh my God, what a spiritual birthday. What a spiritual birthday. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of you guys that reached out to me and wished me a happy birthday today. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. You guys, do you see the lightning and stuff? It's like greatly affecting this camera. So, okay, I'm not going to be able to, why is it like the camera is doing this? The camera, I don't know if the camera is like wet. I have this pillow over here is soaking wet. I have it down on the ground. Let's see if I put you over here. It's like kind of flashing or something. I mean, that's a little bit better. I know this is like foggy. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can clean the camera lens. I went in the closet and is that a little bit better? Okay, I can't really see because the screen is like covered in water. I went in the closet and I tried to pick out, well, I just pulled out the easiest shirt that was clean out of the closet. So yeah, so it's my birthday. It's my birthday. We're getting a thunderstorm. So no pool for the thunderstorm today, or for my birthday today, but I'm totally fine with that. And in actuality, like, I am having the best birthday in the entire world. I'm having such a great time, and we're just like hanging out and stuff like that. And a friend of ours, somebody is pulling into the driveway. I don't know who this is. Who is pulling into the driveway? Oh my Lord! Who is pulling into the driveway right now? Oh, it's an Amazon package. Oh, I don't want him to have to come all the way up here. So let me go. I'm gonna go in the rain and get the Amazon package. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. He actually, like, as I stood up, he was like running up the walkway. That was really nice. But anyway, it was for Alex. It wasn't for me. I was like, what did I order from Amazon? I couldn't remember. So anyway, yeah, this camera is like doing something. Like the lighting is like going in and out or something. But anyway, I'm having such a great birthday today, and like I said, I just want to thank all of you guys for sending me such really nice, kind messages. I really, really appreciate it. I'm trying to keep the streak going, so I wanted to, it's like still pouring so hard, and I'm like, I just looked out and I was like, oh, it's like dying down a little bit, and it's still pouring so hard. But I wanted to get on here and just do like a short vlog today, and just, I'm feeling so grateful today. I'm like feeling incredibly grateful for my life, and birthdays to me are very, very spiritual, which I'll get into that in just a second, but I just want to say thank you so much. And so I wanted to get on here and vlog just a little bit, even if it's only like 10 or 20 minutes. I wanted to get on here and vlog today and just say thank you guys so much for being part of my life and being part of my journey. And I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you so much. I have no plans for tonight. I don't really know what we're gonna do. We have some TV shows. Last night we watched the we have 2 episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race and Untucked that we still had to watch, and so we watched the first one from last week and Untucked, and we ordered food last night from Cheesecake Factory. It was so delicious. Oh my god, it was so good. I couldn't even like hardly eat any of it. I like put half of it. I got like the factory nachos with no meat on them, and I never put them in the fridge because nachos just don't last. And I pulled them out late last night when I was watching Sister Wives, and I was just like, some people will hate the rain in the background, other people will love it, and I will love looking back on this. We got Cheesecake Factory last night. We watched RuPaul's Drag Race and Untucked from last week. And when we got done, I was so tired from like eating the food and stuff. And I just was like, okay, I need to lay down for a little bit. And so, Boo Radley has been doing this thing. He always does this when we've been gone, is that, so Papatisas, I guess it's the Papillon part. So Boo Radley is a Papatis. He and Tucker are Papatisas. He was a Papatis, which is half Papillon, half Maltese. And Papillons supposedly talk. And they do these things where they'll, like the talking almost kind of sounds like R2-D2. It's like, It's real cute. Or sometimes he'll just go, He'll just be laying in bed, just like looking around. He'll go, It's not like anything's wrong, right? And so he kept on like, he was crazy dog last night. He kept on like running circles around us, running upstairs. I was just telling Mel this on the phone. And he was like running upstairs. Oh, it did just settle down. Okay. He was like running upstairs, and then he would like get in his bed upstairs. We could hear him like on like, you know, like fixing his purple bed. And then he would get settled, and all of a sudden we just hear him go, He wanted us upstairs so bad last night. And so when we got done with RuPaul's Drag Race, and I was getting ready to go upstairs, I said to Alex, I said, are you going to stay down here? Because I said, I'm only going to take a nap for like an hour, hour and a half. And when I get up, we can watch the other episode in Dubai if you want to, or we can save it for tomorrow night. He goes, well, it's your birthday tomorrow. Do you really want to? I go, no, we can watch shows on my birthday. I don't really care. I just want to relax. I just want an entire day of just doing nothing and just relaxing and talking to friends on the phone and just, you know, living in gratitude and just reflecting on my life for the last year and making goals for the next year. Like, that's really all I wanted to do today, and order some, you know, bad food again tonight so I can tomorrow we're going out to lunch for Alex's mom's birthday. But on Monday, like getting back on track, walking. I can't walk tonight. So anyway, so he was like, okay. So after we watched RuPaul's Drag Race last night, I went upstairs. And I was like, are you going to stay down here and watch TV? And he was like, no, he wants us upstairs. So Alex went upstairs, and then my neighbor just came home. And he got into bed with me and Boo Radley. Boo Radley like fell asleep like that. I fell asleep pretty quickly on my nap. And I set my alarm for like, I must have really needed to sleep, because I set my alarm for 10:30, and I woke up at like 10 till 12, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I woke up right before my birthday starts at midnight. So I woke up, Alex was like, he had fallen asleep, but then he had woken back up, and he was like looking at TikToks and stuff. And so he was like, happy birthday! He was like so excited and stuff, and he was like right at midnight. I got a text from Tanya, text from Nikki, and a text from some other people like right at midnight. And Alex was like, do you want 2 of your birthday presents right now? And I was like, yeah, sure. So Alex gave me 2 of my birthday presents right at midnight. People were asking me what I got for Alex for his birthday. So I'm always weird about sharing that kind of stuff, because I don't know, it's his birthday, it's not mine to share. But since people were asking, I like paid for a lot of the trip, so because it was his 40th birthday trip and stuff like that. And then I also just got him a bunch of stuff that he wanted from Gucci, because shoes, he likes shoes and all that kind of stuff. So I got him a bunch of that kind of stuff. And yeah, he loved it. And then for me, so I talked about on here like wanting to get like my dream watch a couple years ago. I don't think I ever said if I did, I don't know, but I did. I ended up getting that. I got like 2 of my like dream watches that I always wanted, money I had saved for years and years and years. And so we were at a restaurant a couple years ago, and I saw this guy, and he was like my age. He had like white hair and a beard and stuff. And he had on like a really nice watch with like several bracelets that were all different. And I loved them. Like, I've always loved bracelets. Like, we have a Cartier Love. That's our band for our wedding band. And it's so funny because Fufu, his wedding band is Cartier, but it's not a love band. It just has like a ring that goes around it. But so many people have the Cartier like love bands and love bracelets and stuff like that. I mean, they're expensive, but a lot of people have them. And so I just wanted something different with my watches. So like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I can't remember, Alex got me a sterling silver bracelet from Louis Vuitton for like my birthday. And I love it. It's an identity bracelet. I think I have talked about that on here. I don't remember what holiday he got it for me. But he got me that. And so from then on, I said, I'm going to start like collecting jewelry. I had a friend of mine way back in the day, and I have another friend of mine now in recovery. And they both had like really nice bracelets. Like they would have like, you know, like a gold bracelet, a silver bracelet that they got handed down through family or they were gifted. But then they would have it with like, I mean, this is before Taylor Swift. They would have it with like friendship bracelets or like string bracelets, and they would never take them off. They would shower with them and sleep with them. I don't love to do all that, but I loved the look of like just like these really nice bracelets with like these really like thoughtful, handmade, like friendship bracelets or string bracelets. And my one friend had like 30 of them on her arm, you know, and like it was everything from like a bracelet like her grandmother handed down to her, like to a string bracelet like a friend gave to her. And I loved that. I loved that look. So I said I wanted to start doing that like a couple years ago. So Alex every year for like my birthday, Christmas, whatever, gets me a really nice bracelet. This year, he got me 3 really nice bracelets. So I have the first one, the identity bracelet from Louis Vuitton, and I love it. Then at Christmas, this Christmas, he gave me another Louis Vuitton sterling silver bracelet that's beautiful. I like silver more than gold. And then for my birthday, he gave me a David Yurman bracelet, which I've never had one before. And I talked about that the other day, and I love it. He gave it to me last night, and then he gave me a Louis Vuitton one. And then today, he got me a Gucci bracelet. So it's like sterling silver as well. So I have like all these bracelets to go with my string bracelets and stuff, and I love it. And beaded bracelets. I love like wooded beaded bracelets. So that's what he got me for my birthday, and very thoughtful. It was really, really sweet. And he's been like, what do you want to do for your birthday? I was like, I don't want to do anything for my birthday. I know everybody thinks I should. So here's the thing, okay? Like, a lot of our friends are really busy this weekend. Like, a lot of our friends are going to Dave Matthews this weekend. I'm not going to ask my friends to, like, not go to Dave Matthews when they've been excited for a year to go out to dinner for my birthday. Tanya's granddaughters are in town, and they're not going to be here much longer. So it was like, we can do those birthday dinners, like, down the road, right? Like, when people don't have stuff going on. And I just want to hang out with Alex and Boo tonight. One of our friends is turning 40 next week. It's one of the couples that we go on vacation with a lot. And he's turning 40 next week, and he's in a band. And his band is playing tonight. So we're thinking about, like, running up there just for an hour. Alex, like, we were not planning on doing it. And I said something to Alex, and Alex was like, well, maybe, like, we could, you know, I was like, yeah, and if I don't want you, then you could just run up there for an hour, and then we can order some food when you get back, and we can watch TV or whatever, or I'll run up there with you, and then we can get some ice cream on the way home. So we don't really know yet what we're going to do. But we're just going to watch some movies and TV shows and hang out. I've had the best birthday. I mean, it's just been so great. Like, last night after Alex, he was so sweet, he was so excited, and he got me such nice birthday presents, and then I talked to some people on the phone last night, like right at midnight. People were calling me and wishing me a happy birthday. You know, and that's like it for me. Like, I don't need, like, I've never liked like the spotlight birthday party or any of that kind of stuff. Like, I don't need all of that fanfare. Now my husband loves like big birthday parties, but you can't give him a surprise birthday party because he has to be the one that plans every, I don't like surprise parties, so we're completely polar opposites with that. But, like, this has been so perfect for me, just to be at home and just relaxing and hanging out with Boo and Alex and talking to people on the phone. Birthdays, sobriety birthdays, in sobriety we call them belly button birthdays, your birthday, are very spiritual for me. And so I just, like, looked at this and I'm like, is this even on? Yeah, it's on. I was like, is this even on? Somebody commented last night on the video when I said, did I delete the first part? And they like answered me and they said, this is so funny, I always answer you. And I loved that comment because it does just feel like I'm having a conversation with a friend. So this feels like I'm just like calling somebody up on my birthday and being like, hey, what's going on? Whatever. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, so last night after I talked to some people on the phone and stuff, I came out here, did my prayers and meditations, and then like I just kind of had like a conversation with God about like this last year and like everything I learned and like what I want to achieve and the goals I want to set for the year coming up. I actually made a list in my phone of like all my goals for the next year, 52. It's weird because my goals were not what they like in past years. Like they were very like, I love measurable goals, like do this, whatever. They weren't really that this year. They were more like, I don't really know how to explain it. Like more like philosophical goals. I kind of want to keep them to myself, to be honest with you, because they're like personal goals. And you know, looking back on like New Year's and my sobriety birthday and stuff like that, and the goal that I made for 2024 was just to live in the present moment. I'm so happy that I made that goal. Like I think of that goal every single day, you know, and I think about like any moment that I'm not really living in the moment and I'm like thinking about the future, worrying about things in the future, worrying about, you know, thinking about the past, whatever. It's like I'm not living in the present moment. And I think there's a time and a place for that. Like you can live in the present moment and also plan for the future or prepare for the future. Oh my God, it did stop raining. And you can think about the past and think about memories and things like that in the present moment and enjoy those memories in the present moment. But I don't want to be somebody that's constantly living, you know, like the saying, like if you have one foot in tomorrow and one foot in yesterday, you poop all over today. Like I don't want to be constantly like living in tomorrow or yesterday. And I like, that's one of the things like I really struggle with the most, you know. I love telling stories in the past. I'm a storyteller. That's what I love to do. But, oh, there's the mail. Oh, we drove right on by. We didn't get no mail. I didn't get no cards for my birthday or nothing. Oh, wait, he's backing up. Maybe I did. So, anyway, so yeah, so they were just very kind of like philosophical, live in the moment kind of like goals of things I want to focus on the next year. So I did that last night. Really thought about the last year, looked through a lot of the pictures from the last year, and really thought about what I want my next year to look like of my life. You know, I had thought about doing this thing. I thought about it for a long time, actually, where like every day of my 52nd birthday, I was going to like film like an Instagram reel. I thought about TikTok, but I don't go to TikTok that much or whatever. And I also thought about putting it up over here. Like every day would be a lesson. And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know, you film videos on 7 channels. Like most days you post 3 to 4 videos a day. And like what's something that, and in all selfishness, a lot of those videos that I post are for me because I have so much fun doing it and I love like just, you know, talking and sharing stuff with you guys. But I was like, what's something that I can just keep to myself, you know, that's like goal oriented or focused that I can just keep to myself, right? Like and so I thought about that last night. I was like, you know what, I think, like I was really kind of undecided. Like last week I was like, I don't think I'm going to do the 52 thing. And then on vacation I kept on thinking about it. I was like, well, maybe. And then I was like, you know what, no. That's one more thing another commitment that I'm gonna make, that I just don't want to feel, I want to read more books, you know? I want to take more walks. I want to dance more dances and sing more songs. I don't want to have like one more commitment kind of thing that I feel like I have to do, because that's what happens is it starts with like a passion and I feel like I have to do it sometimes, and so I don't want to do that. What was that noise? So I was like, I thought of some things that I could do just like for me that would, you know, be very personal and for me to do, like, you know, goals that I could focus on for the next year. So I don't know, maybe one of these years I'll write like a daily affirmation book or something, or maybe I won't. I mean, I've thought about doing that for the last 20 years, 30 years probably. Well, since I started reading them, I was like, this would be so fun if every day I wrote, you know, like something I've learned for the day and then turn it into a book at the end of the year. I could still do that. I could start with that tonight. Maybe, you know, next year at this time, I'd have a book. I'd have a positive affirmation book. We've still got a few hours left. I won't rule it out, but it's been a perfect day so far, and talked to a lot of people and just got to hang out with, what is that noise? It sounds like bass and like music. I was thinking the other day about like blockbuster movies. Do you guys like the last blockbuster movie that I remember when I say this, somebody will be like, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that one. But do you guys remember Super 8, that movie? That movie felt like, Stranger Things used to come out in the summer, and that kind of felt like blockbuster hits in the summer, right? But I was thinking about Super 8. I don't know why I love that movie so much. I watched it the last couple years and it didn't hit as hard as it did when it first came out, but it felt so much, I think we saw it in the movie theater, it felt very much like a summer blockbuster of when I was growing up as a kid, you know? And so I was thinking about that the other day, but it's like we don't really have those like summer blockbuster movies anymore. I was thinking also about, I've shared this on here before, but this one birthday that I had, like when I was like, I don't know how old I would have been, 10, 11, 12, I think 11 or 12 maybe. And it was with my mom, and I remember we got done with like, I did tennis like leagues in the summer every year. And I remember we were like on the way home, and she was like, you know, I haven't really bought you like a big birthday present yet. Is there something that you want that, you know, whatever. And she was, and we weren't like, I mean, I didn't have a lot of friends. We weren't doing a birthday party or anything. I didn't really like birthday parties when I was a kid anyway. And so I was like, no. And she was like, no, something, I want you to pick out something like big. I think it was like, I used to go with my dad like to Kings Island. I talked about that the other day, every year. And I think for some reason, I might have been like 11 or 12. Because I feel like my dad and my stepmom went to Europe for like an entire summer or like 6 weeks or whatever. And they went to like Wimbledon and went to like France and stuff like that. And I feel like, I know Wimbledon is not in France. When somebody says that, I know everything about Wimbledon. We used to watch it all the time when I was growing up. Strawberries and, you know, and the final Sunday and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I feel like that might have been that summer because I used to usually go to Kings Island on my birthday with my dad. But I feel like that year, like, I don't know why. But anyway, it was just like a regular day, and so we had no plans. Like, everybody was out of town. I wasn't having a birthday party. My mom was even like doing invites to people over. I had like no friends. I was like, no, I'm good. I think I probably was like 7th or 8th grade, because that was like really, maybe 7th grade, because I feel like that was like a really, would I have been maybe in 4th or 5th grade the summer after that? Maybe it was that, I don't know. But anyway, we only had a Betamax. My dad had VCRs, but we only had a Betamax, my mom and I. And it was at the point when we were going to video stores that everybody was getting VCRs. This is so old school. They weren't, my mom never had cable until my aunt and uncle got it for like 5 or 10 years before she passed away. And so she didn't believe in all that kind of stuff, technology, I guess. And so I remember we were like on our way home, and my mom was like, no, I want to get you like one really nice thing. What do you want? And I was like, I really want a VCR, because my dad had like 2 or 3 of them, and like we didn't have any. You go to the video store and it would be like they were getting rid of Betamax tapes, so you couldn't really rent anything anymore because they mostly had VCR tapes. And my mom was like, okay, and she was like, why? And I said, well, I think it's something that we would both enjoy, and then when I'm with dad on the weekends, you can go rent movies and whatever, which she did. She went to the grocery store, Marsh grocery store, and rented movies forever. And so I was like, so we went to H.H. Gregg, which no longer exists. It was like a local appliance store here. And I remember we got a VCR, and whatever VCR we got, there was like some deal going on. I don't know, maybe it was like a 4th of July deal because 4th of July was coming up or something. But it was like if you rented a movie, or if you bought a VCR, you got like 10 free rentals from this place. And I remember my mom was like, should we like rent all the movies at the same time? And I was like, no, we shouldn't rent all the movies at the same time. Like, we should, you know, she's like, no, I think we should rent all 10 movies tonight. You'd have so much fun. And we got like, you know, Arsenic and Old Lace and all the Alfred Hitchcock movies like Rear Window. My mom and I are kind of like thing to go to. Like on Christmas, we later started doing this when my aunt and uncle would go out of town. So we would always get Chinese food. Like my mom and I, that was like our big thing, was Chinese food. It was like our special treat that she would do for us. And we always got moo gai pan and egg rolls. And so I remember we got Chinese food, and then on the way home, for years I always got like an ice cream cake at Baskin Robbins, and I would have it like made special with some whatever I was into that year, the picture on the cover of it and whatever. And I didn't have a birthday cake that year because I wasn't like doing anything, whatever. And my mom was like, let's go to Baskin Robbins and let's get like, you know, I always wanted those clowns that were like upside down, like ice cream cones, you know. But anyway, we went to Baskin Robbins and I got like a small ice cream cake. I used to always love like mint chocolate chip, but bubblegum ice cream I got for years and years and years. So that was like what we did for that birthday, and it was fantastic. It was one of my best birthdays ever, just eating Chinese food with my mom and watching movies. And I can remember like I can see the cake in the kitchen, and it was like blue and white frosting, and like it just was fun. It was like just a fun birthday, and it was like this birthday reminds me very much of that. Like I always feel like I have to do something for my birthday. It's almost kind of like, this is going to sound crazy, but it's almost like for other people. Like other people will be like, don't you want to go out to dinner? Don't you want to do this? And I feel like kind of like, well, I should, I guess. It's my birthday, you know? And then like, I do it and I have a good time, but I'm like, this isn't really, you know, like I would rather just be like at home with Boo and Alex watching shows. And so like, this has been such a perfect day because I have just been able to hang out with them and rest and relax all day. It's been fantastic. I've absolutely loved it. I'm just going to watch some shows tonight. We might stop by our friend's concert. I don't know. We'll see. It's just been such a fantastic day. And I got a thunderstorm. I got a thunderstorm too. If it stops completely, I might run up to the pool to go for a swim with my neighbor. She said something about it. So if it stops completely, we might just jump into the pool for like, you know, 5 or 10 minutes. I feel like after the rainstorm, it might be kind of cold, but it's so humid outside and stuff. It's just been like the perfect birthday. It's been such a perfect birthday of just resting and relaxing. And then tomorrow we get to go celebrate Alex's mom's birthday. Last night, after I did my prayers and meditations, and for me, it's like always like a spiritual moment, like I said. And so after I got done like making my list and talking to my higher power and stuff like that, I was like, I didn't know what to watch. I couldn't really figure it out because I'm watching so many different things. So I watched like an episode of Sister Wives. It's where they go to the pumpkin patch on this season 2. And then I watched, that thunder is so pretty, Summer Storm. A summer storm on my birthday. I love it. And then I watched the first episode of the new season. I watched the first season. I hardly remember it at all. But this feels so different. The second season, episode 1 of The Worst Roommate Ever or whatever. You want to talk about true crime. Y'all, that first episode is so bizarre. And I started watching the second one. I was like, no, I'm going to save this till tomorrow when Alex goes to bed and watch it. It's so scary. And then I went back and I watched like 2 more episodes of Sister Wives, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. And then I went to bed. I mean, it was late when I started watching shows, so I was talking to people and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, so I didn't start watching shows till like after 2 o'clock. So I went to bed late last night. Slept in, got up, went back to sleep. It's just been such a wonderful day. All my neighbors wished me a happy birthday. My neighbor in the corner was texting me. My neighbors over there, they came out. Everybody's wish me a happy birthday. It's felt very, very special today, and Alex has been so sweet, and I got to talk to everybody that I love. It's just been the perfect day. It's been the perfect day. So I just wanted to come on here and say thank you guys for being part of my life and part of my journey so far, and definitely a huge part of my 51st year. And here's to 52. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.